Hello watu wangu wote wa power, welcome back to the Revolution channel. Najua imekuwa a while, but I'm back and it's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be better, it's gonna be smoky. So kama bado huja subscribe, please guza hiyo ka subscribe button there and you will keep yourself updated. So karibu sana. Today I want to speak to all my graduates. When bado you're on the hunt for a job, najua kutamak and all that, this is a story for you about venye nilipata job unexpectedly. So watch to the end, share, like, wekea mabeshte wako wote link pia wao waone manze, cause hii hustle is very difficult. So welcome. So immediately nilimaliza kampo, I thought things could be easy. I could get a job within the first month or so. Of course nilikuwa na watu, they had told me once you're done, holla me. Give me your CV and I'm going to hook you up. So I knew definitely. Kazi na kam, not tarmacking. My friends. Huh? Kukakauka, wadau, kukakauka. I'm hustling for a job. Watu waliniambia I call them and they tell me nothing. Nah, not even one. So I hustled. Sometimes I would drop applications. By the way, I dropped so many applications, CVs, even places where they tell me they don't have a vacancy. I tell them, just keep the CV in case something comes up. You can find me. And none of them did. Actually, some of them did when I got a job. 3 places contacted me when already I have a job. I have tarmacked ya kutosha. Right, that is not the story. Anyway, so one of these nights I'm in bed. I'm in bed, of course, WhatsApping, social media kidogo, WhatsApp and Facebook kiasi hapo. And in one of these WhatsApp group, I saw a message. The following institution needs an experienced and qualified person. So I said, all right, I'm not very experienced, but I know me niko qualified. Kama hata experience sina, but qualifications I have them. So I said, okay, the qualifications I have them, experience not so much, but I said, all right, labda ni uongo hii ya social media. So I left it alone. So a while later, it's around 12:30 EV in the morning. So in another different group, I saw the same message. And I said, probably it could be true. However, there was no contact, just a single or 2 lines. The following institution needs a candidate, just that. So I said, probably, if I'm seeing it from 2 different groups, probably it might be true. So I went to Google, I found their contact, and I said I would call them the next morning. So I tried to sleep, but I could not sleep. Nikasikia, I just wake up and write an application letter, a cover letter. So I woke up and tried to write an application cover letter. So by the way, for those of you who are looking for jobs, make sure you handwrite your application letter. It is better when it is handwritten. And if you don't have a good handwriting, tafuta msee akuandikie, someone with a good handwriting. It is more appealing and more personal. The CV can be printed, of course, but the cover letter, let it be handwritten. That is way better. So I wrote, and somewhere at the middle I made a mistake, so I started all over again. So I was done with the entire process at 3 a.m. So I slept, and of course, jobless people, you know, sometimes niliamka late. Niliamka nimechelewa late. 12 hivi 12, no, alright, tusafishe dada, tuseme 11:30. I woke up at 11:30, kachai pole, and then I went for credit. I got the credit, and I came back to the house. I called and said, hey, I saw your message around, and I was inquiring, is it true? It's not. And she told me it's true. However, the deadline for application is today before 4, and they are going to sit at 4 and decide on successful candidates. Nikasema, wait, hold up, it's already 1, and you're telling me by 4 my CV should be there. And what? And the distance between where I am to that place is about 3 hours. Alright, it's about 2 hours, because mostly vehicles go stopping over every stage just to pick at our to attend Bob. So kasema, alright, mbio, take it. I got to the shower, mbio, 5 minutes I'm done, 5 minutes I'm prepared, I pick my CV and all that, and quickly I'm running to the stage. Sasa wacha niwachekeshe wadau, mfukoni amna jambo. Mfukoni amna jambo. So I'm like, I'm running, but I'm calling people. Mwambia, msee ni save so 5 manze nitakurejeshea, and you know, ni kubaya ni kungumu pia, the next person ni hakuna jambo. In my pocket I have 90 shillings because I bought credit for 10 bob, of course. I got to the stage, I'm sweating, I'm panting, and at least I got 700 or so. So I decided I got into the vehicle. So ushaienda na gari, unaangalia time, you are reading the time with the second hand. Unasikia kama utatoka usukume hiyo gari ama upige conductor mabari, unamwambia can you hurry up my friend, the time manze, time. But fortunately I got there by 3:30. I was there, and I dropped the application, but the secretary tells me, ukiniachia I am not going to help you because it's too late. However, let me call the HOS for you. So he calls the HOS, who tells me, alright, we are going to decide today, and we are going to call successful candidates tomorrow. So if you don't get our call tomorrow, no, you have not qualified. So I said, alright. I went back home, relax kidogo, and then the next day, watu wangu, the next day, I woke up very early, made sure my phone is charged, na nikaiweka mahali where I am sure there is network. You know, when you are waiting for important calls, ndio simu inajua kukudisappoint. We called you and you are off, and you are on. The network did what? So I decided I was not even gonna use the phone. I would get into WhatsApp for 5 minutes and get out and press the phone back where I know there is full network. I waited, watu wangu. I knew that around 11 could be the best hour for someone to call a candidate and tell them we have settled on you. So by 11 I'm waiting. Nangoja tu. 3 bado time mapema. Let things calm down, and probably they didn't even get the meeting done yesterday, so maybe not, maybe saa moja watu wangu, saa moja nikasema no, the job is not mine. And of course you try to console yourself, after all they say someone qualified. So at saa moja I got out of the house, nikaenda kwa mbogi, naongea tu hapo, nacheka. Of course the heart is heavy. I have missed a wonderful opportunity. It's a national school, by the way, that I was applying for. But I told myself, after all, it's a national school and I don't have so much experience. Just a few times that I had taught long holiday ndio nilikuwa nimeweka as experience. So I said, all right. So we are there. I remember even the minute. It was at 8:05. I got a call, looked at it, and I'm like, who is this calling me? So, all right. I pick and I'm told, are you Marty? I say, yes, this is him speaking. We have considered you. So would you come with your original documents tomorrow on Saturday by 9? All right. So I say, okay. So before I could ask, have I got the job or is it an interview, he disconnected. So conundrum, I don't know whether I have the job or I'm going for an interview. So I decide, all right, I'll go back to the house and I tell my mom, nikidhani kazi iko karibu, I can smell it. At least I'm in the interview. At least I'm there. So hapo siwezi shindwa kujitetea, mdomo I have a good mouth. So I decided, mfukoni kumbuka hamna jambo. So my mom tells me, of course, okay, you are going to go. If you get it, you come and pick your things. I told her no. If I go and get the job, I'm going to come back, pick my things and go back. I said no. I am going to pick everything and go with it. If I don't get the job, I come back again. Those are 2 trips rather than 3 trips. But if I get the job, I will do 1 trip. It saves my pocket. So the next day, watu wangu, the next day I woke up at 5. My suitcase is prepared with everything I could need, and I have, to mattress to a high school is a 3x6. Yeah, I think it's 3x6 and it is 2 inches thick. Ako mattress, we folded it and pressed it in a bag. You wouldn't know it's a mattress I'm carrying. And so by 6 I was in the vehicle. By 7:50 I was in the school. I'm there very early, stakagi mchezo. So I get to the gate and the watchman asks me, are you the new teacher? I say, yes, I am the new teacher. Remember, I don't even know whether I have the job. So I got in, I stayed up to around 8:20. I got out, nikapiga maraundi around. I even found a house, a good house, a single room, a very massive and good looking house. So and went back to school. Sasa principal ameona nimekaa hapo sana. So she calls me in her office and she asks me, how can I help you? I tell her, I got a call about a job or an interview by 9, so I came. And then she calls the HOD and she's like, yeah, your teacher is here and he has been here for several hours. Where are you guys? They came quickly, they came running. They came running. Of course, I got into the interview. They asked me a few questions, and that is going to be a story for another day. But anyway, finally, I got the job. Now, I sat beneath a tree, trying to figure out nitalipa nyumba aje. Like, I have got the job, yes, but I don't even have the capacity to pay for the house. I made some calls. And anyway, I was finally able to raise some money to pay for my house. So I paid the house. It was a single room, a massive single room, by the way. It's one big room. Now remember, I have my 6x3 mattress. When I placed it in one corner of the room and my suitcase just beside it, the entire room was empty. Yani hadi unasikia echo manze. So to be able to use the rest of the room, I made sure my 2 pairs of shoes are on one corner, so at least I could go there twice a day. Yeah. Now the unfortunate thing, that house was good, beautiful, well tiled. Now the unfortunate thing, kulikuwa na mlango ya katikati. 2 houses, but you know how those owners, they build a door between so that someone can hire it as a single room, 2 single rooms, or someone can hire it as 2 rooms. That is how it was. So kuna mlango hapo katikati, a door. I can tell you, I didn't used to cook, but nafungua door hivi and I meet with smell of food. Nashangaa form. Now I'm in my house. Oh my goodness. Niko kwa nyumba tu hivi, nasikia stories zote, everything that is going in the next room I can hear. My friend, before the end of that month, not even before, within 2 weeks, I was looking for another house. Siniulize pesa nilitoa wapi. I looked for another house literally, and so I began like that with nothing at all, just my clothes and a 2-inch 6x3 mattress, nothing at all, and story and of course a lot of debts that I paid over time. But anyway, my essence and the essence of the story is, I know you might be jobless for now, but there is but they say every cloud has a silver lining, something like that. I know it may be difficult, but keep the faith, keep the faith, hustle, tafuta manze, and one day, in the least expected way, tapata something will break through. Something will break through when you are not expecting it. I didn't expect this job, but I got it. And I didn't think I was very experienced, which I wasn't. And there are people who are even better experienced than me applying for the same job. I was shown a file like this big with applications. So I'm saying this. Shikilia imani manze. Shikilia imani, hustle. Look for that job if you feel like looking for it. Apply for that job even when you don't feel qualified for it. Apply for it. Who knows? And when they call you for an interview, enda jitetee. They asked me, wewe hata teaching practice unaweka as experience? I told them, yes, of course, I got some experience there. So, my friends, this is the story of my first job. I hope it inspires you to take that step, to apply for that job, to take that offer even when it seems impossible, and I know you're going to make it. Thank you for watching to this place. Na kama bado huja subscribe, mtu wangu, click hapo manze, give me the subscription. It will cost you nothing, but it will mean everything for me. Nawapenda my guys, and keep tuned for more. Thank you.